don't know when we stopped, but we were on Leandry. Leandry looks really strong. So, a good time. Do enjoy building it. I don't know where that cut out, so we will make the most of it. But yes, Leandry is slightly overtuned. This is concerning. 5% magic pen. A lot more than 10% damage, I feel. Especially like against these tank targets. And then it's surely is voidful thing? Not a clue. We're looking at this for void stuff, updated legendary items. I want to go through them. Void plus this is like 60, yeah. And then I think we're still, so again, like down here, preseason just, oh no, that's champions. Stat updates is something worth reading because they might have flipped penetration back around so that percentage is after flat instead of before. That would make a big difference. Sword boots sort of hangs in the balance there. And then the way they've changed lethality is hopefully in there as well. There's those things I don't read until this patch because PB is just too wild. Oh. That's a posture check for the man still eating his chips. Okay. Luden's Tempest, because we're allergic to naming things the same as they used to be. Luden's Tempest offers mages upfront burst power. And the speed to reposition for another round. So GLP's positioning advantage just got rolled into this item. Damaging abilities deal an additional spike, as they previously did. Grant you 30% move speed for 2 seconds on a 10-second cooldown. So, done away with the energized part of that. There are some mages in the game that have 10-second rotations. Karma comes to mind. There's another big one, Vladimir late game. I'm sorry, Vlad early, and then his E can match up with about 10 seconds later, I think. There's a couple of them. That being just on its own cooldown. Because champions like Syndra can hit it on cooldown every time. Some of them are going to be tied to it, and will likely just have to build this item. Every second E? Yeah, something like that. I was playing ARAM, and the champion I was playing literally had a 9-second cooldown on its Q. Yeah, it matters for the E, because early game, your Q is in that range. And then very quickly, as soon as you hit level 9 and complete an item, used to be that it was not 9 seconds anymore, it's like 3. We're very messy. Well, I hope you're enjoying food as much as I am, or whatever you're up to. For Frosted Mages, control the battlefield and lock down their opponents in ice. So GLP positioning wise got incorporated into this, and now there is a new one. I think this is the one that looks like set W I saw in the video. Same components, same gold. So you can pivot at the last second before buying these, which is something I hadn't thought about. Oh, 5 mana pen each. Potentially huge. Can't stack with this. Good. Maybe this is actually a good way to deal with penetration, just in League of Legends. Because you either opt into a little over time, or a lot on a single buff, and they just never interact with each other anymore. Previous MOBA I played did that, but I can't remember its name. This is like 2011. Might have been a StarCraft custom, to be honest. Everfrost mages can control the battlefield, lock down their opponents in ice. This is especially useful for disengage. In the video, they used it to line up Lux Q. We'll see how much it matters for disengage. Maybe this is a more supportive one, but I've been told support items are... I can see them over there. Basic starter and support items. I'm waiting. Same materials, slightly different stats. Deal 130. 65 slow is pretty significant over 1.5. That's like singed, current singed. It's almost a root. Thanks, Mr. Riot. Enemies at the center of the cone are rooted. That's why they set up Lux Q with it. You literally can't dodge. 20-second cooldown. That's going to 40 in months. Quote me now. Quote me now. Outlandish quote. Is going to 40. It's a little too much. Hextech Rocket Bell. It is still in the game, but it looks like we're not buying it. Oh, all of these mythics? 3 weeks max, maybe 2. Alright, Reed. You can go quicker, I'll go slower. Rocket Belt gives shorter range mages a way to blast in. No mana on this one. Health instead. Don't know what Hextech Alternator is, so I guess that's your new revolver. So you get Righteous Glory on top. This looks very similar to the old one. And then you get Magic Pen. So this is still Kennen Central. Maybe Vladimir as well, but maybe some of the other ones. There's him, Riftmaker. Omnivamp. So this is the more magey oriented one. Oh, my shoulders. Leeching Leer. I'm going to need to know, especially with this, like what the little ones do. You're going to be sitting on them for a while. These ones, unless they've massively changed, you're going to sit on those in lane anyway. Don't know what these are. A little bit of health, like cute amount of health to be honest. 150. Vlad again. Yeah, probably. Go long. Oh, tanky and magic damage dealers. Yeah, Vladimir. Maybe Kennen, but he probably still wants the dash. I like that these are now like so optional that instead of people reeling through the build order and just always building Hextech when they shouldn't have before, now they really have to think about it and you can pivot at the last second. You can't maybe between these two, but you can between other things. And fingers crossed people get a bit more creative because it is successful and successful players do it. That's where the Madness passive went. It's on this. At maximum strength, bonus damage is Drew. Oh, no. 115% of your damage. The 15 is true. So it is literally 115. Can't read that. Is my screen gone? Or do you just refuse to accept it? Which is fine. Now you can. Thank you, computer. Night Harvester. Great tool for magic damage dealing assassins and bruisers. You want to work their way through an entire enemy team. It looks like it's Mordekaiser oriented from the art. Alternator, so another Hextech item. I hope this item is more interesting than deals a bit of magic damage on attack, to be honest. Otherwise, this is looking lackluster. More health than the true damage item, but the same as the other Hextech. So it looks like Hextech items are still going towards utility and health over spike. Which makes me wonder how successful they'll be on assassins. Oh Christ. Triforces. Gone glowy. Damaging a champion deals an additional big spike. Well, this is more base than the others, isn't it? Nope, less than Hextech Rocket Belt. Ignore me. Big, grants you movement speed. All legendary items 5 ability haste. 5 magic pen. So that'll be a champion-specific choice, I guess. Or a do your opponents build magic resist question. Sure. I think this one will probably be better if you're ultimate oriented and it syncs up with your team's cooldowns. It's more important most of the time. Oh. Okay. Phage is gone. It's not that. It's not like an axe that builds into this though. Interesting. Kindle Gem? I wonder if Kindle Gem's changed. If it can be a component of Triforce, or maybe Triforce is dead as we know it. A little bit of health, a little bit of AD, a little attack speed, a little cooldown. Sounds about right. Based in tank's current movement. Oh! So you don't have to kill minions anymore. It's not like a top lane run at each other job. Oh, I've closed the chat. Where has that gone? After using an ability, your next attack is enhanced. So Sheen is still Sheen. 10% attack speed. Okay. That's cuter than I think it seems, because a lot of Triforce champs base AD stacking spellblade skills and base AD. Ooh, fun. Jax is giggling. Yeah, Jax is giggling. So a lot of champions build Triforce, just want it for the enhanced spellblade. Sorry I'm late start again. No, CJ. I'm going to put it on YouTube. You've missed a lot of eating noises and me like humming and ahhing. It'll be a great time. Happy dinner time. I'm only a fifth of the way through. I can't do this for 5 hours. I hope that was as fun to listen to. What the fuck is a half-manned axe? I think it's a new phage. I think they've done away with phage. Which makes sense, giving its name's connotations in 2020. Not that that should matter. Sag, true. I miss when phage used to slow. And when Corky got me, what would that be in current year? Like 800 LP-ish. Because it was like, I was bad. Corky existed. Triforce and Phage were very good. And it was just like, let's just play Corky. A lot of one games later, I was maybe okay. So, to come full circle, the attack speed probably matters. This is essentially letting Jax overcap. Or champions that don't want the attack speed and need to build tank afterwards continue their scaling a little better. There is no champion that doesn't like this, even if it's not optimal. That's quite nice. Means learning how to kite on these champions. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Gore Drinker, survive burst. Fighters can come back from the brink of death with a well-timed thirsting / heal. Okay. Iron Spike, Whip, and Phage. Where was the whip? That's been on a previous item. Is it this one? Nope. Phage lives. Phage lives. It held your message in auto mod, CJ, because you said phage, which is a component of a virus, to simplify. This is the Darius Q on roids. Ah. Phage lives. Yep. It's just it's gone. It's gone. I miss it and it's gone. Like no Zeal as well. What's the Kindle Gem doing? Oh, maybe Hearthbound Axe is a Zeal substitute then. If Kindle Gem is Phage. I'd not thought of it that way around. 100%, 10% of your attack damage to nearby enemies. Restore health equal to 20% of your attack damage. 12%